Very, very nice, sir. Thank you for coming. Human seed. How is it formed?
Well, reproduction is the means through which we can sustain humanity. And for that reason, the faculties are designed to produce the material that can fertilize the ovum or the egg, to guarantee that we reproduce. And the material required essentially is fruit sugar. It's fruits. So you can take your oranges and bananas, and as well as your nuts. You need the full gamut of the vitamins and minerals that make up the human body. Essentially, there are 4 kingdoms: the mineral, the vegetable, the animal, and the human kingdoms. Now, we need materials from all these kingdoms to sustain the human body. The body essentially is a composite of what we put into it, and these should contain live elements. So if you are not eating fruits and vegetables in the natural state, it becomes difficult to create the seed. That is the bottom line. And once you do that, if you preserve the seed, it has other functions to perform, especially with the nervous system, the brain, essentially the brain. And that is why it's important that as adolescents, we develop the habit of keeping the seed. We should remain continent. And if we don't remain continent and abuse that faculty through masturbation, through lasciviousness, through promiscuity, it becomes difficult.
You're saying that there is a direct link between sperm count or the quality of semen that male body produces and other aspects of our health.
Absolutely. You see, we are not essentially physical beings. Our emotions can affect, the quality of the seed that we produce. And that essentially requires that, we keep the temple clean. There should be no dirt whatsoever in the body. And that accounts for most of the diseases that we contract even before we marry. And I dare to say that every species has a period through which it matures. Humans mature at the age of 25. Unfortunately, you find adolescents, even children, having sex so early in life. And there are reasons for all these happenings, which I believe we need to research, to find solutions to.
Okay, what is the longevity of human sperm and semen? Do we just keep producing it and storing it?
You keep producing it, storing it, and reabsorbing it. If you
it gets reabsorbed. If it's not ejaculated, it's reabsorbed into the body.
Exactly. To regenerate, to refresh the body, especially the brain. And that is why you find intellectual geniuses like Plato, like Aristotle, who were celibate.
How long does the cycle take? What is the cycle of regeneration and absorption and reabsorption?
It is forever. It's eternal. The Master Jesus never married. Can you imagine what happened to his seed that he was producing? It was that material that helped him, to achieve those things that most of us cannot achieve today. But I would suggest that we can, we need to experiment. If you work, you need to apply the work that you have, done.
Okay, so earlier on you were saying that a very healthy diet of a lot of fluids and fruits and vegetables is really good for this. Specifically, what sort of diet would you recommend for someone who might be suffering from poor health accompanied with low sperm count?
If you suffer from poor health, it is, like I said, the material you're putting into your body. That's the law of
okay,
cause
the
and
do's
effect.
and the don'ts, just very simply, the do's and the don'ts.
The
What do you
fru-
put into your body? What do you not recommend for us to put into our body, in other
Well-
words, to consume?